Hello. Hi. My name is Maggie Pratt. I am a senior in new media and I am planning on graduating in May of 2024. To describe myself as an artist, I would say that up until this point I've explored so many different avenues of artistic mediums, but now as I'm entering my senior year, I want to really hone in on specific themes and concepts that are really meaningful to me as an artist. I'm someone who always focuses more so on the process of art making as opposed to the final product, and I always think of myself as like a messy artist. I find that through my mistakes is where I've developed my unique artistic style. I'm someone who always welcomes mistakes, and I'm usually pleased with how they turn out. So throughout the years of developing my own artistic voice and process, I've learned to just embrace the chaotic nature of project making, and I can tell you that almost every creative idea I have ever had has changed drastically from conception to execution. I usually come up with something, even if it surprises me, I always show up for me, you know. While recognizing that my flawed artistic process does yield decent results, I obviously have weaknesses just like any other artist, one being my messy attitude, but ultimately one of the biggest things that I struggle with is the big one, is assigning conceptual meaning behind my visuals. So I know that this is crucial and very important to creating meaningful, valuable artwork, and it's something that I'm working on. I find that my creativity is often driven by visual and aesthetic qualities, and then sometimes the potential meanings of my projects can be an afterthought. But I think that I can improve this by just trying to channel my creativity in moments where they're more meaningful and emotional for me, as opposed to moments where I'm just very visually stimulated, because that's when I tend to get my best ideas. Another weakness that I have has more to do with just experience level as opposed to artistic skill, but just using the Adobe Photoshop program. Learning programs like this is always kind of difficult for me, as I don't have a lot of experience with it, but it's something that I hope to work on, and I feel confident that I could be very successful using Photoshop. I just need the practice. So I'm sure I'll find a way to do that this semester. Another thing that I'm very excited to try is going to be AI programs. I see what's going on in the AI world right now, and I very much want to be a part of it. I've used it a couple of times in the past, and I made work that I was actually very proud of, so I will certainly find a reason to incorporate that into my work this semester. Lastly, and most importantly, my goals for this class. I want to create work, like I said before, that has a deep connection to me. I want to create work that is not only visually pleasing, but it touches the audience in a way that is valuable. I think the way that I can do this is by looking deep within, reflecting, and creating work from a more vulnerable space. Obviously, that's something I've been holding back on because it's very personal, but it's something that I definitely intend to work on. I feel very fortunate just to be in this class at this time with all of you here, and I hope that we can all help each other advance in our craft and show support to one another. I know that this goes without saying, but I am not afraid of your honesty. As we are all likely graduating very soon, it's important that we give each other the constructive criticism that will actually be useful in the real world. I want you to know that I am receptive to your feedback. I always appreciate advice, and I will put my most honest self forward for you guys in hopes that you do the same for me. I hope that we all have such a wonderful semester and we create work that moves us. Bye!